Thank you very much, Dr. Nwokolo, for joining us. So it's been 5 years since the G5 Sahel force was launched to stabilize that region. Now, what progress has it made so far in those 5 years?
Thank you for having me. I think if you compare the efforts or the achievement of G5 Sahel since its establishment, especially the G5 Sahel Joint Task Force, since its establishment in 2017 to date, you may not compare it in terms of each achievement with, let's say, the MNJTF, which is the one working in the Lake Chad. Now, this is based on some of the structural and operational issues to its establishment. Why the G5 Sahel Task Force consists of Mauritania, Chad, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, are trying to see how far they can go in fighting terrorism. It's important for us to understand that the Sahel is a vast area, so even a standing force of 5,000 soldiers is unable to do a lot. And again, even from the setting up were some structural issues. France, which tend to be the country bankrolling most of the activities of G5 Sahel Task Force and G5 Sahel as an institution, has done a lot, and we could see what is happening with 3 of the countries in the G5 Sahel today coming under military regime. It has affected both their relationship with France as well as commitment from international development partners who have been funding it. So it's really a big issue to try to look at it. So in average, you might be scoring them 30 over 100. They've not done a lot. You cannot compare them with what you have in the multinational task force that you have in the Lake Chad.
So what are the military options for the Sahel region?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
What are the military options for this region?
Well, the military options are just like every other military options that you have, which you have the countries being stationed in their own countries and then trying to fight violent extremism and terrorism operating in the region. But the question is, this is not a fight only for the military. Counterinsurgency is not something you just leave for the military. And I think that's why you can see that the impact they are making is not much. If you look at the concept operation of the multinational task force, the one of the Lake Chad, you find out that apart from the military, you have the policing structure, and you equally have the civilian that has led to a lot of buying in by locals who are giving intelligence and making the MJTF in the Lake Chad to be a success, a kind of, when you compare them to the G5 Sahel task force in the Sahel.
Oh, I thank you very much, Dr. Ndu Nwokolo, for those insights.